3 loaves of bread, less than 3 ingredients, in less than an hour. Does it get any better than that? I don't think so. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. On today's episode, we are going to be making recipes that TikTok is making us try. These recipes look too weird. These recipes look too weird and too good to not give them a shot. Each one of these recipes has one very, very unique ingredient in it. And so on today's episode, we are going to be attempting 3 bread recipes. The first one is a special banana bread. The second one is an ice cream bread. And then the third one is a cloud bread. Now, I know I'm into fitness and people are like, oh, Christy, you can't eat carbs. And you know what I say to them? Over my bread body. So I'm really excited for today's episode because I absolutely love bread and I love banana bread. I've never had ice cream bread, and what the heck is cloud bread? So on today's episode, we're gonna find out. The first recipe we are going to be attempting is the banana bread. Now you guys, I've never made banana bread with a cake mix. So this is gonna be really interesting. All of the recipes I'm going to be attempting today are only 3 to 2 ingredients. They're very, very simple. So I'm really excited to see how they're gonna turn out with how simple they are. So the first thing that we need to do is just combine all 3 ingredients. So we'll add the cake mix, the banana, the eggs, and we'll mix it up. And I'm doing the banana bread first because this is gonna take the longest to bake. So the first thing we need to do is add the wet ingredients. So we've got 2 eggs, 3 bananas. I always like to squish them first before I mix them. Okay, now that the banana and the egg mixture is all mixed, I'm just gonna hand mix this a little bit and then I'll let the mixer do the rest of the heavy lifting. It smells amazing. All right, perfect. This is very smooth, it's a really nice mixture. So now we're just gonna add it to the bread loaf and bake it for about 45 minutes. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is spray this down, and then I'm just gonna line the center of the bread pan with parchment paper so it's easier to lift out when it's ready. Okay, into the oven she goes for about 45 minutes. They said it was in between 45 and 55 minutes, so we'll start at 45. Oven is set to 350. Okay, now the next recipe we are going to be making is ice cream bread, and you need 2 ingredients. You need vanilla ice cream and you need self-rising flour. I know, I'm kind of a skeptic too. I've never thought to pair ice cream with flour before, so I have no idea how this is gonna go. So for this recipe, we need 2 cups of vanilla ice cream and we need 1.5 cups of self-rising flour. And they also said to make sure that it's like soft and melty so it'll you know, be able to mix. Now, by the strength of my arms, I'm just gonna hand mix this. And just for some fun, I'm gonna add some rainbow sprinkles to it. Okay. I'm gonna taste it. It's actually pretty good. That's interesting. This is so weird. It's a very strange texture. It's like ice cream, but it's not ice cream. All right, now this is supposed to bake for 35 to 50 minutes. So this is right at 35. So I'm just gonna put it in with the banana bread and we may have to just add more time on it. All right, now for this last recipe, we are going to be making the cloud bread. So this is a flourless bread. We are going to separate 3 egg whites. Then we're gonna whip them until they're frothy. All right, while that's mixing, we are going to measure out cornstarch and sugar. We need 30 grams of sugar and then 10 grams of cornstarch. Okay, now that the egg whites are frothy, we are going to slowly add in the sugar and then the cornstarch. Now I'm just gonna continue to mix until it makes very stiff peaks. All right, the meringue is done. You know you have stiff peaks when you can tip it upside down and nothing comes out. So I am going to add a little bit of food coloring to this. I'm gonna do 1 drop of blue. I'm just gonna fold that together. Okay, so what we're going to do now is place it on the baking sheet and then we're gonna shape it. Okay, now this is gonna bake, same temp, 350 for 20 to 25 minutes. We've got 20 minutes on the clock, so we'll see if it'll be ready by then. Okay, we're back. We have 3 amazing loaves of bread. I am going to do a clean knife test just to make sure that they're done. That one feels done. Well, yep, perfect. Who'd have thought? So we got all 3 of these breads done in the time it took to bake the banana bread. That was really epic timing. I didn't even plan that. So, let's see if this is gonna... Perfect. Perfect. I'm gonna let that cool. Wow, that's crazy. It really does. It feels like a little cloud. Huh. Oh my gosh, this is the best looking banana bread I have ever made, ever. Well, there you have it. 3 loaves of bread, less than 3 ingredients in less than an hour. Does it get any better than that? I don't think so. I first want to try the banana bread because this one smells absolutely amazing. I was expecting it to be cake-like, but it's not. It tastes just like a banana bread. That is very good. And this is the best looking banana bread I have ever made. Wow.
Okay.
For somebody who doesn't like banana bread.
For somebody who doesn't like banana bread.
Okay, next let's try the ice cream bread. This turned out really cute, very colorful. So it definitely has a bread texture. It's not as sweet as I expected it to be. Because you put vanilla ice cream in it, but it's got like a subtle sweetness to it, kind of like a white bread. That's really good. I really recommend this. This is delicious.
Just like ice cream bread.
All right, last but not least, let's try this very, very cool cloud bread. Okay, first impressions, it doesn't taste like bread. It tastes more eggy, which, I mean, it is whipped egg whites. It's different. Yeah, it's really different. It's kind of, I don't know. It's very spongy. It almost, I don't know. It's hard to describe. You'll just have to make it yourself. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching another episode on Christy versus Kitchen. Let me know down below if you want me to continue to try these TikTok trends. Say that 10 times fast. Comment down below what recipe you plan to try. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll see you next time. Cheers! The banana bread is really good.